So we're going to start on page number 6. And this starts just taking a couple of minutes to settle our mind, to bring your awareness to your body, your breathing.
Tad pāris minūtes nomierināsim savu prātu, pievēršot uzmanību, apzinoties savu ķermeni un elpošanu.
And then taking a couple of minutes to clarify your motivation.
Pāris minūtes noskaidrojiet savu motivāciju.
So generally, again, although we may have some problems in our life, just remembering how fortunate we are to find ourselves, in this precious human life, a precious human existence, having freedoms and opportunities to practice Dharma.
Padomājam, ka ja mums ir kādas problēmas dzīvē, tad vienalga mēs esam ļoti laimīgi, ka mums ir šī dārgā cilvēciskā atdzimšana, mums ir iespēja praktizēt Dharmu.
So every moment, the more we learn how to practice Dharma, every moment we have the opportunity to free ourselves from suffering and the causes of suffering.
Un katru savus dzīves brīdi mēs varam praktisēt Dharmu un tādējādi atbrīvot sevi no ciešanām un ciešanas cēloņiem.
And in particular right now how we can do that is by practicing this Medicine Buddha Sutra, which is all the different temporary and ultimate benefits that we sort of discussed or looked at earlier.
Un tur viens no veidiem, ko darīt, ir veikt šo medicīnas būtas praksi, kur veicot ir neskaitām gan laicīgi, gan pārpasaulīgi labumu.
And since the purpose of your spiritual practice is not just to relieve our own suffering, but also to to ultimately to be of benefit to others, to free others from suffering and the causes of suffering.
Un tad šis prakses mērķis ir nevien mums pašiem atbrīvoties no savām ciešanām, domāt par citiem, veltīt tam, lai citus atbrīvot no viņu ciešanām un ciešanas cēloņiem.
So we try to motivate that whatever benefits we receive, may they be shared or offered to other beings who also need the benefits, the blessings and the inspiration of Medicine Buddhas.
Un tad mēs varam pārdomāt, vai kādus labumus mēs gūtu veicot šo praksi, tad to mēs dalāmies ar tiem, ar visām citām jūtošām būtnēm.
So perhaps we just take a moment to think about maybe whatever help we need, and from Medicine Buddhas, bringing that to mind, and also for other beings in our lives, family, friends, community members, people we work with, or other beings or places in the world that we feel need help right now, thinking that we're performing this practice for their benefit, for those beings to receive the blessings and protection and inspiration of Innocent Buddha.
Un tad mēs varam pārdomāt par tām problēmām, kas ir mūsu dzīvē šobrīd. Un tad tāpat mēs arī varam domāt par savu ģimeni, draugiem, darba kolēģiem, cilvēkiem, ar ko mēs ikdienā tiekamies, un tāpat arī par cilvēkiem tajās pasaules vietās, kur būtu arī nepieciešama kāda īpaša medicīnas palīdzība.
Okay, so we'll start page 6. Nature incorporating the entire body, speech, mind, qualities and activity of all the Tathagatas of the 3 times and 10 directions, source of 84,000 collections of dharmas, Lord of all Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the kind and glorious holy root and lineage gurus. I seek refuge in the completely enlightened Lord Buddhas. I seek refuge in the holy Dharma. I seek refuge in the Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the 8 brothers gone to bliss, the Lord Medicine Buddhas with their hosts of retinue deities. I seek refuge in the glorious holy protectors, Dharma protector guardians endowed with the wisdom eye. Nature incorporating the entire body, speech, mind, qualities and activity of all the Tathagatas of the 3 times and 10 directions. Source of 84,000 collections of dharmas, Lord of all Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the kind and glorious holy root and lineage gurus. I seek refuge in the completely enlightened Lord Buddhas. I seek refuge in the holy Dharma. I seek refuge in the Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the 8 brothers gone to bliss, the Lord Medicine Buddhas with their hosts of retinue deities. I seek refuge in the glorious holy protectors, Dharma protector guardians endowed with the wisdom eye. Nature incorporating the entire body, speech, mind, qualities and activity of all the Tathagatas of 3 times and 10 directions. Source of 84,000 collections of dharmas, Lord of all Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the kind and glorious holy root and lineage gurus. I seek refuge in the completely enlightened Lord Buddhas. I seek refuge in the holy Dharma. I seek refuge in the Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the 8 brothers gone to bliss, the Lord Medicine Buddhas with their hosts of retinue deities. I seek refuge in the glorious holy protectors, Dharma protector guardians endowed with the wisdom eye. O Sangye Chodan Sogi Chongnam La Janchu Bardu Dagi Kyapsu Chi Dagi Jinso Gibe Sonam Gi Drula Penchir Sangye Druparsho Sangye Chodan Sogi Chonam La Janchu Bardu Dagi Kyapsu Chi Dagi Jinso Gibe Sonam Gi Drula Penchir Sangye Druparsho Sangye Chodan Sogi Chonam La Janchu Bardu Dagi Kyapsu Chi Dagi Jinso Gibe Sonam Gi Drula Penchir Sangye Druparsho. All sentient beings, although self and all appearances are Dhammadhatu by nature, have not realized it thus. I shall endow with happiness in the causes of happiness. I shall separate from suffering in the causes of suffering. I shall make inseparable from happiness without suffering. And I shall set in equanimity the cause of well-being, free from attachment, aversion and partiality. All sentient beings, although self and all appearances are Dhammadhatu by nature, have not realized it thus. I shall endow with happiness in the causes of happiness. I shall separate from suffering in the causes of suffering. I shall make inseparable from happiness without suffering. And I shall set in equanimity the cause of well-being, free from attachment, aversion and partiality. All sentient beings, although self and all appearances are Dhammadhatu by nature, have not realized it thus. I shall endow with happiness in the causes of happiness. I shall separate from suffering in the causes of suffering. I shall make inseparable from happiness without suffering. And I shall set in equanimity the cause of well-being, free from attachment, aversion and partiality. For the welfare of all other sentient beings, I need to attain complete Buddhahood. Therefore I am going to engage in the stages of the path, such as prostrating, making offerings and heartfelt requests,
entreating the holy minds to grant blessings. To the 8 brothers gone to bliss, the Lord made us and Buddhas with their hosts of retinue deities. Through the power of the supreme truth of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas' blessings, the might of the two collections and the purity of the Dharmadhatu, may this realm's beings and environment be enriched like Sukhavati with all the desirable perfections of both samsara and nirvana. Jewel ground adorned with trees and with ponds, whose bottoms are covered with gold, silver and pearl dust, flowers strewn and sandalwood fragrance rising, human and divine enjoyment, Samanta Bhaja's offerings everywhere. There in the centre of a charming jewelled palace, on lotuses and light thrones, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abide. May everywhere be filled with oceans of clouds of offerings which they enjoy, born through the force of mantra, samadhi and aspiration. Optional extensive version. By the power of truth of the three rare sublime ones, the blessings of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, the great wealth of the completed two collections, and the sphere of phenomena being pure and inconceivable, may these piles of clouds of offerings arising through transformation by the Bodhisattvas, Arya Samantabhadra, Manjushri, and so forth, unimaginable and exhaustible equal in the sky, arise and in the eyes of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions be received. Holding in their hands this profound sutra to direct and lineage gurus, I prostrate. To the compassionate ones who liberate destitute beings, Manjushri, Kyadro, Vajrapani, Brahman, Ishvara, and the Maharajas and Yakshas, I prostrate. I make I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues, request and beseech, and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. Great Bhagavan, assembly pre-listen, 7 Sagatas, just as you promised, your previous prayers will be fulfilled during the final period of Shakyamuni's teachings, which show me in actuality it is true. The Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned glorious King of excellent signs, I prostrate, offering hope for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned glorious King of excellent signs, I prostrate, offering hope for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned glorious King of excellent signs, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned glorious King of excellent signs, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned glorious King of excellent signs, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned glorious King of excellent signs, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned glorious King of excellent signs, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. Please may the pledges you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. So you can bring to mind different people that you're praying for, as well as your own prayers, and just request them to this medicine Buddha and visualize that he accepts to fulfill all your prayers. Golden in colour, with mudra of granting refuge, glorious one of the Buddha field unconquered by others, to renowned glorious King of excellent signs I prostrate, and flowers of the major marks flourishing and pure, one who sees, hears, or thinks of you is glorified, to renowned glorious King of excellent signs I prostrate, and may give I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues, request and beseech, and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. So let's go to page 47. So think that you've received these offerings through the kindness of all sentient beings. Make charity of the offerings to all the hell beings, pretas, animals, humans, asuras, and asuras. Think that you and all their beings are going to make offerings to the Buddhas together. Generate great happiness that you're accumulating infinite merit by thinking in this way. Make offerings to all the holy objects, visualizing them as manifestations of your own root guru, which is one with all other virtuous friends. Since the virtuous friend is the most powerful object in the merit field, by offering like this you accumulate the most extensive merit. In the text, the 5 stages, the Saviour Nagarjuna said, abandon make offerings, other offerings, try making purely to make offerings to your guru. By pleasing your guru, you will achieve the sublime wisdom of the omniscient mind. Place your hands together in prostration mudra at your heart, and each time you make offerings, think that you're prostrating, making offerings, and the guru's holy mind experiences bliss. So first we make offerings to all the holy objects here in this place, every single tanka, statue, stupa, scripture, picture, satsa, relic and prayer wheel, by seeing them as inseparable from your own virtuous friend who's one with all other virtuous friends. So we prostrate, offer, generate great bliss. Then we make all these offerings real and visualised to all the holy objects in this country, statues, stupas, scriptures, centres, altars, every single altar in this country. We think we prostrate, offer, generate great bliss. Prostrate, offer, generate great bliss. One with, and again, they're one with our virtuous friend, our spiritual teacher. Then we make all these offerings, real and visualised, to every single holy object in India. Bodhgaya Stupa, all the holy beings, as well as all the holy beings in India, His Holiness the Dalai Lama and all our gurus. Again, thinking they're one with our own virtuous friend, prostrate, offer, generate great bliss. So wherever you can imagine, all the statues, stupas, scriptures, and holy beings in India, make these offerings that we are real and imagined.
back to page number 13. Through the force of hearing the Comforter's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating and offering, may all sentient beings such as ourselves be freed from epidemics, execution, criminals and spirits, have faculties fully complete, have a continuum of suffering and negativities cut, not fall to lower realms and experience the happiness of humans and gods. With hunger, thirst and poverty pacified, may they be well, without torments of bodies such as bindings and beatings, without harm of tigers, lions and snakes, with conflict pacified, endowed with loving minds and relieved from fear of flood as well, may we pass to feel this bliss. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete, become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors, such as renowned, glorious King of excellent science, and cause some delight. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious song, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, wind and lotus, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious song, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, wind and lotus, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, wind and lotus, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, wind and lotus, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, wind and lotus, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, wind and lotus, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, wind and lotus, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. Please may the pledges you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Yellow in colour, with mudra of granting the supreme, who have come to state the glorious one of the Buddha field, endowed with jewels, I prostrate to King of melodious sound, well adorned with jewel, wind and lotus, endowed with a mind as deep as the ocean, I prostrate at the feet of King of melodious sound. I make every I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues, request and beseech, and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. So we go to page number 51, the Equivalent of Rejoicing. So first, rejoice in all the good things you yourself have done in the past. Think of what you must have done in past life to result in this precious human life today. Practicing generosity, morality and patience, making stainless prayers. Every good thing you experience now is the result of past positive actions you have done. As you reflect on the good things you must have done, rejoice and think how wonderful it is, how wonderful it is. And then try to think all the good things, the prayers, the practices, helping others, following your Guru's advice that you're doing in this life. And think how wonderful it is, how wonderful it is. And then try to think about because we've met the Buddha Dharma, then we're going to practice virtue, we're going to achieve realizations and develop in the path, and we're going to be able to help others more and more by teaching and giving the Dharma. So think how wonderful that is, how wonderful it is, and feel happy. So we'll go back to page 15, at the bottom of the page. Through the force of hearing the Conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating and offering, for all sentient beings such as ourselves may the distracted flourish in the Dharma, have wealth and goods of humans and gods, without tormented conception, be always born human, never be separated from bodhicitta, increase in virtuous Dharma, purify all creations and attain the happiness of humans and gods. May we be freed from being separated from spiritual guide, from dark ages, spirit harm, death and enemies, and from the dangers of isolated places. May we have enthusiasm for making offerings and performing ritual services. May lesser beings of samadhi, mindfulness, strength, the dharani of non-forgetfulness, and attain supreme wisdom. May tormenting fires be cooled, and when we pass away from this life, may we be born from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete, become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors such as King of melodious sound, and cause them delight. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless ex-lingual, great jewel who accomplishes all vows, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless ex-lingual, great jewel who accomplishes all vows, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless ex-lingual, great jewel who accomplishes all vows, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless ex-lingual, great jewel who accomplishes all vows, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless ex-lingual, great jewel who accomplishes all vows, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless ex-lingual, great jewel who accomplishes all vows, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless ex-lingual, great jewel who accomplishes all vows, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. Please may the pledges you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Golden in colour, like the river bamboo, with Dharma teaching mudra. Glorious one of the Buddha field, incense filled, I prostrate to stainless excellent gold. Paramount among golds, like the gold of the river bamboo. Body like the stainless golden stupa, I prostrate to stainless excellent gold. Suppress all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues, request and beseech, and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. So we go back to page 47, and do the little thing. 48, sorry. And we start where we finished off. Now we're going to make offerings, real and visualised, filling the earth and skies, many flowers, incense, lights, perfume, food and music, we can imagine, to all the holy objects in Tibet, including Joy Rinpoche in Lhasa, that was blessed by Shakyamuni Buddha, that statue. So all this, all the monasteries, statues, stupas, scriptures, we can imagine, hundreds, thousands of holy objects in Tibet, prostrate, offer, generate great bliss, prostrate, offer, generate great bliss, on behalf of all sentient beings. these offerings to all the holy objects in Nepal, especially the two stupas, Bodhana and Swayambhuna. And then we make offerings to all the other holy objects in the Buddhist countries, such as mainland China, Taiwan, Thailand, Burma, again by feeling that we're one with our spiritual teachers, and they generate great bliss. Page number 18. Through the force of hearing the Conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating and offering, for all sentient beings such as ourselves, may the short-lived gain longevity, the poor full wealth, may combatants come to have loving minds, may we not be without training and fall to the lower realms, but be bound by our vows and never without bodhicitta. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete. Become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors, such as stainless, excellent gold, and cause them delight. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. Please may the pledges you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Like red in colour, with mudra of meditative equipoise, glorious one of the Buddha field without sorrow, I prostrate to supreme glory, free from sorrow. Pass beyond sorrow, attain to supreme bliss, pacify the protector of beings of the six realms, to the glorified one, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate. I may give I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues, request and beseech, and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. So we turn to page 51, 52. So now we rejoice in others, thinking all the wonderful things that others have done, different people we can think of, all their qualities, the ways that people have helped one another in the past, helping each other now. So our companions in the spiritual life, who are doing lots of different maybe purification practices, serving the centre, maybe they've taken refuge vows or different vows and commitments. So instead of feeling jealousy or some resentment, then we think how wonderful it is, how amazing it is. And feeling a sense of happiness in their good qualities and their efforts in spiritual practice and their abilities and ways that they help others. back to page number 20.
Through the force of hearing the Conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating and offering, for all sentient beings such as ourselves, may sorrow and the like always be pacified, and life be long and happy. May the Conqueror's light increase bliss and joy in the hills. May we have brightness, beauty and wealth and harm by spirits. May we have love for each other and may there be no disease. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete. Become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors such as supreme glory, free from sorrow, and cause them delight. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, melodious ocean of reclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, melodious ocean of reclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, melodious ocean of reclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, melodious ocean of reclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, melodious ocean of reclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, melodious ocean of reclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, melodious ocean of reclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. Please may the pledges you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Pink in colour with mudra of teaching the Dharma, who accomplished glorious one who could the field victory banner of Dharma, I prostrate to melodious ocean of proclaim Dharma. Great sound of Dharma conquering adversity, pacifier of beings suffering without exception, I prostrate to melodious ocean of proclaim Dharma. I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues, request and beseech, and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. So we'll go to page 49. So how we make these offerings, and those who can imagine beautifully arranged vast clouds of offerings filling the earth and sky. To all the holy objects in the world, in America, in Europe, all the different centres, any centres we might be in that we can imagine, prostrate, offer, generate great bliss. And then we make all the offerings to all the 10 directions, Buddhas, Dharma and Sangha, not just in this world, but all the world systems, prostrate, offer, generate great bliss. Then we make these offerings to the Buddha Chenrezig, who we have a picture of here, who's inseparable from His Holiness the Dalai Lama. So prostrate offer to all the emanations of Chenrezig.
And then we go back to page number 22.
Through the force of hearing the Conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating and offering, for all sentient beings such as ourselves, may we always have perfect view and faith. Hear the sound of Dharma and be enriched with body tutor. For the sake of resources, may we give up negativities, may wealth increase. May we abide in love, have long lives and be content. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete. Become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors such as melodious ocean that proclaim Dharma and cause them to live. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom of an ocean of Dharma, I prostrate, offering low for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom of an ocean of Dharma, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom of an ocean of Dharma, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom of an ocean of Dharma, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom of an ocean of Dharma, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom of an ocean of Dharma, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom of an ocean of Dharma, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. Please may the pledges you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed in joy. Coral coloured with mudra granting the supreme, we are glorious one of the Buddha field, ocean of jewels, I prostrate to King of clear knowing, mind of profound Dharma wisdom, difficult to fathom, one who sees all noble objects directly, I prostrate to King of clear knowing, I make a I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues, request and beseech, and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. So we'll go to the living rejoicing again. Page number 53, 52. So now we think about the lives of the various saints, like Milarepa. Many of us might have heard how much hardship he went through to practice the Dharma, so it's something kind of mind-blowing for us. So any other saints, spiritual saints that put a lot of effort in spiritual practice and in that way may be able to benefit sentient beings. St. Francis of Assisi, of course our spiritual teachers, thinking how wonderful it is, how amazing it is. So we go back to page number 25. Through the force of hearing the Conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating and offering, for all sentient beings such as ourselves, may the distracted be free of malice and rich in goods. May those in evil pass to lower realms attain the 10 virtues. May those controlled by others gain perfect independence, and all of long life hear the names and be virtues. And when we pass away from this life, may we walk from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete. Become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors, such as King of clear knowing, and cause of delight. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of lapis light, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of lapis light, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of lapis light, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of lapis light, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of lapis light, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of lapis light, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of lapis light, I prostrate, offering go for refuge. Please may the pledges you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Blue in colour, with mudra of granting the supreme, glorious one of the Buddha field, lapis light, I prostrate to Medicine Guru, King of doctors. Bhagavan with equal compassion for all, dispeller of disease and three poisons, I prostrate to Medicine Buddha, lapis light. I make every personal all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues, request and beseech, and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. So we'll go to page 51. Finish off all the things. 49, sorry, top page 49. So we finish by making all these offerings, again to the 7 medicine Buddhas. Prostrating offering, generate great bliss. Water, flowers, lights, insects, beautifully arranged. Just imagining that filling the earth and sky. And then we finish by making offerings to the Bodhisattva Kshitigarbha, who's wish fulfilling, and can fulfill all the wishes. So just even though maybe we don't know what it looks like, but just think I make these offerings to my teacher in the form of the Bodhisattva Kshitigarbha, and prostrate and offering, visualising that Kshitigarbha and all our guests that we make these offerings to in the last few times, they all accept our offerings, experience bliss, and are really happy and pleased. So we'll go back to page 27. Through the force of hearing the Conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating and offering, may each and every sentient being, such as ourselves, all become like you, graced with marks and signs. May the light dispelling darkness, the enjoyment of wisdom and skillful means be inexhaustible. May those attracted to mistaken and lesser paths enter Maya paths, and all be beautified by their vows. May we be free from pain caused by immorality, may complete in faculties and without disease, and have abundant goods. May those disillusioned with the weakest conditions always have powerful faculties. May we be freed from malice and perverse viewpoints. May those tormented by kings gain bliss, and those who out of hunger support themselves through negativity be satisfied with fruit received in accordance with the Dharma. May hardships of heat and cold be pacified, and all good wishes be fulfilled. Endowed with morality that pleases the Aryas, may we be liberated. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete, become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors such as medicine guru, king of doctors, and cause them to light. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror, Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror, Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror, Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror, Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror, Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror, Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. To the Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror, Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offering, go for refuge. Please may the pledges you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Golden in colour, with the earth-pressing mudra, who through the force of unique greatness became the glorious one of this, the fearless world system, I prostrate to the supreme leader, head of the Shakyas. Born in the Shakya lineage out of skillful means and compassion, body majestic as a golden nightmare, I prostrate to the king of the Shakyas. I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues, request and beseech, and dedicate such virtues as needs to the Creator Life. So we'll do one more rejoicing. Into the back of the book, and rejoicing in all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. So whatever we know about, not just thinking about Shakyamuni Buddha and his life story, how much hardship he went through to discover the Four Noble Truths for us. To discover there is suffering, there is a cause, there is a cessation and a path. So that's amazing, amazing discovery. And here we see the benefit of all that hardship, all that practice Shakyamuni Buddha did for us. So how wonderful that is, how amazing that is. Great beings like Guru Rinpoche, who performed great ascetic feats and sort of magic, to be able to bring Buddhism to Tibet. And then from that, Lama Tisha and other great gurus, incredible beings who were able to preserve and develop the Buddha Dharma in Tibet. How wonderful it is, how amazing it is. And then because of their great qualities and kindness, then great beings like His Holiness Dalai Lama, Lama Zopa Rinpoche, and an incredible amount of Tibetan lamas are now coming to the West. The great hardship bringing Buddha Dharma to us. So amazing, so wonderful it is.
So we go back, page 30. They bless us and all beings who lack a protector to receive here immediately without exception the benefits taught by the Supreme Teacher in the extensive sutra ritual of medicine Buddha. Supreme Lamp, dispelling the darkness of ignorance, to the entire sublime jewel of Dharma, I prostrate, offer and go for refuge. Supreme Lamp, dispelling the darkness of ignorance, to the entire sublime jewel of Dharma, I prostrate, offer and go for refuge. Supreme Lamp, dispelling the darkness of ignorance, to the entire sublime jewel of Dharma, I prostrate, offer and go for refuge. Homage to the Mother of the Victorious who totally destroys the dark seed of suffering's cause and uproots the pain of suffering completely. I may give impulse and negativities, rejoice in virtues, request and beseech, and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. Through the blessings of the truth of the Holy Dharma Jewel, may I and all others henceforth in all our lives practice the Buddha's teachings in their entirety exactly as the Buddha's intended. The Conqueror's Heart commitments were invoked by 36,000 sons of Sagatas, including Manjushri, Capital, and Vajrapani, thus requested the proclaim the Sutra's benefits, pre-manifest all of them for me here and now, and to the worldly protector Yaksha leaders as well, as you promised to do before previous teachers to stop enemies, harmers, and epidemics, pacify all conflict and increase physical and mental bliss, increase wealth, power, property, cross, and lifespan, accomplish these desired goals as we wish, and always protect us without break. Om Namo Bhagavate Bhekanse Guru Bejura Prabharataya Tathagataya Arati Samyak Sambuddhaya Dayada Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bhekanse Guru Bejura Prabharataya Tathagataya Arati Samyak Sambuddhaya Dayata Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bhekanse Guru Bejura Prabharataya Tathagataya Arati Samyak Sambuddhaya Dayata Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Dayata Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Dayata Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Dayata Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Dayata Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Dayata Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Dayata Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Dayata Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Dayata Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Dayata Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Dayata Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Dayata Om Bhekanse Bhekanse Maha Bhekanse Bhekanse Raja Samugati Soha Dayata Om Bhekanse.
Ra O Beganze Beganze Ma Beganze Beganze Raja Samugati So. Root Guru, whose kindness is without equal, holding in their hands his profound sutra to direct and lineage Gurus, I prostrate. To the compassionate ones who liberate destitute beings, to Manjushri, Kyabdol, Vajrapani, Brahman, Ishvara, and the Maharajas and Yakshas, I prostrate. I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues, request and beseech, and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. Whatever I have done or caused to be done that was unprepared or degenerated, or done with my deluded mind, please be patient with all of these. Whatever the beings of this degenerate age have done of lesser merit mixed with ignorant delusions, that did not fulfill the Arya's wishes, please be patient with these as well. Under the influence of mindfulness, lacking in skill, have made bad offerings or faulty arrangements, or protected and endowed with great compassion, please be patient with these as well. Whatever was superfluous or left undone, degenerations and parts of the ritual, or whatever was forgotten, please be patient with these as well. By remaining here together with this image, for the sake of all migrators, may you grant us long life without illness, power and supreme attainment. Om Supradishta Vajraye Soha. The host of Mess and Buddha deities, pervading all directions around the space with perfection, some raining down multicolored lotuses, some singing songs requesting goodness, some acting to conquer maras and obstructors, and all bestowing on you supreme good fortune. Know this full well and be very joyful, and I shall voice sweet melody expressing auspiciousness. Supreme teacher of humans and gods, touching my crown with your feet, grants the glory of good fortune of Kamita flowers blossoming, to Manindra, min of expounders, I prostrate. Manjushri, great abbot Shantarak Cheetah, Tracy Detson, Atisha Fala and sons, second conqueror Losandrap and so on, through the auspiciousness of all collected good qualities of the supreme root and lineage gurus, may all negativity and degeneration be ended, and bliss and goodness increasing like the waxing moon, accomplishing a supreme ocean of prayers, invoking truth during the teachings decline for protectorless beings, who were untamed by other sunlight conquerors, through the auspiciousness of all collected good qualities of those seven Sagatas, protectors during degenerate times, may all negativity and degeneration be ended, and bliss and goodness increasing like the waxing moon. May the auspicious rising well from the broad lotus-like tongue of the Lord of the Able Ones, especially exalted even in later days in Shaka's teachings, such that to perform one gains the essence of immortality's ambrosia. Through the auspiciousness of all collected good qualities of the King of the vast and profound Sutra Pitaka, may all negativity and degeneration be ended, and bliss and goodness increasing like the waxing moon. Through the auspiciousness of all collected good qualities of which children of lineage perform the Sutra ritual, by simply reciting the names of the kings of doctors of all realms, 10 directions, and through the specially extensive prayers of the teacher Buddha and the Sagatas, may all negativity and degeneration be ended, and bliss and goodness increasing like the waxing moon. Accomplished through the compassion mantra of the Sagatas, through faith, samadhi, and words of truth, construction of jewels, abode of the three jewels beyond the three realms, through the auspiciousness of all collected good qualities of that supreme Buddha field equal to Sukhavati, may all negativity and degeneration be ended, and bliss and goodness increasing like the waxing moon.
Panam te gyur shige
nyamba mega yando ne gondu pelwar shu jambe pavo jita jembada kundu zambo de yande shinte deda kunji jesu dalo chirge wadida tam shirab du no du zum shepe yewa tam cheki no wagala chodu navadi dagi gere savadi gunja sambo chirab du no vardi. Use the merits accumulated over 3 times by myself and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas which are empty from their own side. May the I, who is empty from his own side, achieve the state of enlightenment which is empty from his own side, and lead all sentient beings who are empty from their own side to that state as quickly as possible by myself alone. And because of all the merits the 3 times created by me and by the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas and other sentient beings, may there be no wars, famines, disease, quarrelling, fighting, and happy minds. May there be great prosperity, may everything needed be easily obtained. May all the human beings in the world be guided by spiritual leaders teaching only Dharma, and may everyone enjoy the happiness of Dharma. Ogari Rave Korbe Shinkam Dir Vendam Deva Malu Jumwene Chenre Sigwan Tenzing Gatso Yi Shape Side Badu Dengur Chi Tuksul Chan Chin Jam Gon Gelwe Tenzing Yom Belwe Kunso Do Borze Chosum Gurwe Leg Mondudu Pada Soduje Gondu Shabdensho. And just taking a moment to dedicate for any people, who are sick, who have passed away, who are having mental, physical, emotional problems. So bring them to mind and dedicate all the positive energy for all their happiness up to enlightenment. And since recently Lama Soprinchi just asked that we all pray in our practices to dedicate for the success of the 2 Maitreya projects, so the Maitreya statue that we're building in Bulgaria, and also the one in Kushinagar, for those to happen easily, with no obstacles, and to be as beneficial as possible to many, many sentient beings. So we're dedicating for that, and in particular, Rimshi said medicine Buddha practice is good to do for that, so that's great that we have the opportunity to do this practice and dedicate in that way. And we also want to dedicate for the success of Gandham Centre and for it to have everything it needs, people and resources and finances, to be as beneficial as possible for many, many sentient beings, and to have many great gurus and teachers, Tibetan and Western teachers come, and so it can benefit as many sentient beings as possible, bringing them all the happiness out to enlightenment. Sorry for the change in schedule, but hope you're not going to be too late. So what we can do is have lunch break and maybe come back at quarter past 1 now. Would you usually
2:30 maybe. It's 1 hour and 15 minutes, that should be okay.
1 hour 2:30, that's okay. And we'll still go from 2:30 to 4:30 because anyway this afternoon the puja's not so long and there's a lot less offerings. So when we come back we can just clean, empty the bowls and then set up. There's only one set for the next practice. So we should still finish by 4:30. But this was a bit longer this morning. So is 1 hour 15 minutes okay? 1:30, 2:30, 2:40. That's okay. Okay. Great.
Tie, kas nāk atpakaļ, ja ir cilks, tad var vienkārši arī paņemt līdzi kaut kādus piedāvājumus, kaut ko garšīgu, kaut ko padzeram vai kaut ko pārēdam.
First is thought to, can we bring something?
Yes, if they'd like to bring something.
Without eggs?
No, the food can have anything. It doesn't have to be without eggs. So you can bring cakes and cookies and no problem. Only this one because it's a Kriya Tantra. But this one this afternoon is high sugar Tantra, so you can bring anything.
Champagne and caviar.
We don't usually do that at the puja, but apart from eating alcohol.
Non-alcoholic one.
Yeah, non-alcoholic. Well, yeah, sure. No.